Hello everyone and welcome to the Israeli United Arab Emirates Business Forum. I'm sam3A and I'm glad to host you today on this special edition for the new peace agreement between Israel and the Emirates. Today we're going to discuss on a very important issue, which is help the Emirates to disengage for the independence on usage of oil, and how to disengage from the oil industry within the next 5 years. As we know, the new peace agreement, besides having the idea of contain reasonable and normalization between the countries, the economic issue is very important subject on those agreements. And one of the major issues is to help the Emirates country and the Emirates economy to disengage from the oil industry. As we know, back on the 70s and the 80s, the usage of oil was on the mainstream. Everybody thought about the upcoming growing for the next few decades and what will be the usage of oil and the way this industry going to grow. Like the Emirates, many other countries in the Gulf region really build their economy based on the oil industry, which in this case we see most of the Gulf countries are based on the oil. Some of them have some tourism, very low on industry, very low on agriculture, very low on high-tech and so on. Which in this time it was quite reasonable. I mean, the demand of oil was very high worldwide, and the planning for the future was based on the growing for every year what was supposed to be in the upcoming future, and based on this all the Gulf countries built their economy around the oil industry. But things have changed. We can see for the last 5 years mostly that everybody changed the direction and really start to look for different type of energy. We can see very much the usage of solar energy, of wind energy. A lot of efforts are being put on develop new panel solar. Also we see many industry on the hydrogen and oxygen fuel engines. So eventually the usage of oil going to be fade out. Eventually by 2030, most likely the usage of oil will be very low. And here what is the Israeli technology can offer to the Emirates and really build new industry to disengage from the oil industry. Based on those peace agreement, the collaboration and the merge between Israel and the United Arab Emirates on different industry have built a very specific plan how to build different industry that can help the Emirates to grow their economy without the oil industry. Now when we talk about agriculture and energy, water treatment, industry, high-tech, we're not specific talking about those projects that will provide the needs for the local market in the Emirates. Besides of doing this, we also have the plan and the way I work in the upcoming future is really to build projects that can be offered worldwide. It means that when we build, for example, an agricultural project, when this project is finished, it will be probably have the most advanced technology on agriculture in all the aspects. Actually, those projects can be offered for other countries. As we know, for the moment you finish a specific project, you have many delegations from different countries that come and see what you have did, and then they will like to purchase and obtain those technology in their country. And this is the really point what I'm aiming to is to provide the Emirates the possibility to build different projects on different industry with the most advanced technology. So when this project is finished, we can offer those technology or those projects worldwide. And of course there are many aspects on those different industries, as I said, that can be in agriculture, can be in alternative energy, water treatment, fintech, education, healthcare. There are probably about between 8 to 12 different subjects in the industry that we can do. And here is the collaboration that comes between the Israeli technology, the Emirates money, and the willingness of the Emirates really to adopt those technology and build new industry that can help many countries in the world. As we know, the situation in the world right now, it's really bad. I mean, we're talking about water issue, agriculture, food security. There are many issues that are worse, much worse from the coronavirus that we deal with them right now. And eventually in the upcoming future, they're going to be even worse than what's happening right now. And we definitely, this is a great opportunity to help those countries to rebuild their agriculture, water, and many other industry with this collaboration between the Emirates and Israel. So the concept that is really, we need to think about it, is really the way that we can build a special project, as I mentioned, with the most advanced technology that is available in Israel. And I can tell you, those technologies, it's unbelievable. We have so many companies that have developed specific technologies that can be used, by the way, for many different projects. For example, if you take the solar energy technology, you can use them in agriculture project, you can use them in water treatment project, you can use them in fintech, smart city, and so on. So eventually, specific technology can serve many different projects that we plan to do in the Emirates. So a collaboration between different areas and different groups between the two countries is very important to collaborate with them and really to start to build a new project in the future that can provide the best technology and best project to rebuild the Emirates economy for the future, that will definitely within 5 years will be able to disconnect completely from the oil industry. So the GNP of the Emirates will be built based on agriculture, industry, high-tech, healthcare, education, fintech, and so on. So this will build a very strong infrastructure that those countries in the whole Gulf can adopt this line of thought and really build a new future and the new economic future. I thank you very much for listening to me, and hopefully in the future, in the very near future, we can start and do those projects. Thank you very much, and have a nice day.